Gemini, welcome to Grain of Salt Tarot. Thank you so much for being here. This is a general reading, so please take it with a grain of salt or not. It's up to you entirely. We all have free will to some extent, apparently, but who can be sure? So, this reading I am about to perform for you is not a magic trick. It is a reading regarding what is going on within, which is extremely critical and crucial because what goes on within will be reflected and projected onto the outside. We are the masters of our own destiny, our own domain, and we create our own reality. Once again, to some extent, apparently, but who can be sure? So, there's a disclaimer here because if you are not on the spiritual path, this will not resonate with you. If you are on the path, this will assist and give you guidance and clarity with your journey. Speaking of journey, we are working on this beautiful mandala here. So for every subscriber, we are filling in a placement. The reason for this is that the mandala has many meanings. One in particular is oneness with the universe, that we're connected to everything and anything. I'm connecting to you right now. You're connecting with me, and that is the symbolic concept with the mandala there. So, let's find out what is happening for you, Gemini. Feel some beautiful love here for you. Wow. We have the world there, which is wonderful to see. We have a tower moment, which is always welcomed here. We're here to grow and learn. We're here to be prepared for greatness. You're on a mission. Unique with great power comes great responsibility. We have the Two of Swords in the fourth position, so this is amplified even greater. There is a decision that you will need to make. And there will be a lot of unknown here, uncertainty where this path leads you. So, something that needs to be done. I feel like you're getting out of your comfort zone or forced out of your comfort zone because of this mission that you're on. We have the world here in the subconscious position, which is beautiful. The world is about it's a graduation ceremony. It's leveling up. So I definitely feel like there is some expansion of consciousness happening, which is great. And the world brings rewards through strength and perseverance. It brings blessings and wisdom, which is fantastic. So congratulations there. We have transformation, tower moment. So it's realization. It's about the old, outdated paradigms, programs, and habits crumbling around you to implement and install new programs, paradigms, and habits that do serve you, that will improve your life greatly. So that is wonderful. It is there to assist with growing and learning on your journey. We have the Five of Swords in the actions position, which is a war going on within the mind, your mental state. So we're going to have to find out more about this. We will receive more clarity here. We have in the fruition position a goal. I'd say we'll get more clarity, but this is the slow and steady wins the race. Night. It's all about growth. And it's the growth that you may not be aware that is happening around you, within. And sounds a bit conflicting, around you within. But yes, you'll see. We'll get to that. It's very important. Knight of Pentacles there. In the recent past, you've been expressing these beautiful, uplifting vibrations of frequencies. A lot of love here, which is amazing. I love to see that. So that is going to bring you blessings. Having this beautiful ability to express these wonderful emotions we have the Eight of Cups here. So at the core, this is walking away from emotions that don't serve you, progressing on from whatever that is, which is great. You're moving on up. And I love to see this. So there's definitely some results occurring with your transformation. The Knight of Pentacles, that goal, I don't feel like it's a situation, circumstance, or matter. It's always important because we don't notice the growth within because we live with ourselves every day. The best example I can give is that if you're a child playing out in a field every day and it's basically soil or just blades of grass, and over many months that grass will grow, maybe some trees as well, and because we're with it every day, we're not realizing how much growth there actually is. If we were to leave that area for 6 months and then come back later and then you see some trees there and tall grass, you'll be like, oh my goodness, look at this, how much growth is there? So that is the Knight of Pentacles. Wow, definitely leveling up. Congratulations. You have the Hierophant up there with the world. That is the graduation ceremony with the subconscious expansion. Love that. You have the Death energy with the Knight of Pentacles. So that is all about surrendering. I love that as well. Bringing you inner peace. Surrendering to the now, to the present, what has become. Powerful energies here about to pop out of the deck. So these are very significant. My goodness. It's going to be here for days. For days, mate. So we have the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune is all about karma here. Synchronicities and divine moments I'm picking up. Definitely blessings. We have the Queen of Wands. This is gotta get my speech right. There's just so much. It's overwhelming. I need to stay composed for you, because so much is happening. There is a lot of movement, a lot of changes are going to be happening in your life with this great transformation that is occurring right in front of your eyes. And the Queen of Wands is actions, energies where there's a lot happening around you and you need to pay attention to detail, dot the I's, cross the T's. It's chaos energy, but not in a negative way. Chaos, it's just kind of frantic. There's just a lot of movement happening around you. And that's why this decision here is kind of almost as if it's a spur of the moment decision that's needed. I feel like you're definitely being moved out of your comfort zone here. So we need to be composed. That is what I'm picking up here. And we have, with the World, we have Five of Wands. So there's some blockages here, conflict, things moving slowly, obstacles. And it's funny, like with the path, we need to focus on the steps. Baby steps, fine, doesn't matter. Just focus on the steps, not the end goal. When we look at the end goal, it becomes kind of daunting, but a lot of the end goals are our manifestations. So what we want to do is we want to set it, let it, and forget it. So it's fine every day to focus on your visualizations with your manifestations. And once we do that, that's it. We get on with the day and we live in the present. So schedule a slot during your day to focus on that, and then it's out the way, and then we just focus on the steps. I'm not sure why I had to express that, but I did. Anyway, moving on with this is as above, so below the Hierophant, it is a new chapter as well. With the well, this is a graduation ceremony. So this is wonderful that you are evolving, which is amazing. So now that cycle is completed. There is a new cycle beginning for you. We have this, I feel like this synchronicities here and everything is aligning for you. Even though there's a lot going on, I don't feel like you're seeing it because there's so much activity in your life. We have the sun here, which is amazing energy. It's uplifting. It reveals truth. Matters come to light. Information comes to light. You have the hermit here. So that's going within. We have enlightenment, which is just a fancy term, an awakening for expansion of consciousness and heightened awareness. The sun is very uplifting, beautiful, vibrant, radiant energies, and also feeling young and free, I guess you could say. I definitely feel like you're loving and embracing the journey here because of all the amazing occurrences that are happening in your life. So there's possibly a lot of an abundance of signs and synchronicities happening around you. We have here in the actions position 5 of Swords and the 7 of Cups, which isn't the best to see here. Now, the Star is an amazing energy. It's all about the subconscious mind. It's the alchemist of the subconscious mind. So with Temperance, that is our conscious and our consciousness, but the subconscious is the Star. So it's all about getting those measurements right, the chemistry right for the manifestations you wish to bring in. So I feel like the Fool's not here and everything's up in the air. We do have the 2 of Swords here, so there is some doubt and confusion with emotions and feelings, same thing, regarding what is happening here in the actions position, which is leading to this battle in your thoughts. They're just thoughts. Everything comes to pass, emotions and thoughts. And I could see right now, like in the very near future for you, that there's battle going on in your mind, conflict, and it's not good. It's going to lead to, of course, a law which is cause and effect, and it will have a chain reaction down the line, a domino effect, which will either sabotage a manifestation or manifest a negative situation, circumstance, or matter in your life, having this confusion and doubt. But this is all about spirit, the subconscious up here, which is the star of the show. When we look at the star, we look at this as being the star. The star of the show is your subconscious mind. So this is affecting your peace of mind here, and we need to have peace of mind. It's very important that you take those moments out to meditate, to stay composed. I feel like that is the key word here, is staying composed. We have the Page of Swords here, so this is definitely the key component to this challenge that's happening in your life. And it's much like the 7 of Swords, the 5 of Swords, where our peace of mind is being stolen, obviously, because we have confusion here with emotions and doubt and fear with what is happening, because you're being pushed out of your comfort zone to unknown territory. This is somewhere you've never been before. This is all about progress. It's all about perseverance. It's all about growth and learning and development, preparing you for greatness, because with greatness comes power, and with power comes great responsibility. So there is some mission for you here for you during your life, this life that you're living, and you need to fulfill this. So by doing that, there is going to be some challenges, fun and games coming your way. So back to the star, the subconscious mind will put out the correct vibrations and frequencies to manifest what it is that you wish to bring in. Now, I feel like there is a negative event going to be brought on by these feelings and thoughts, so you need to be conscious of this. It's very important that this stops and you don't let anything steal your peace of mind. 10 commandments, they shall not steal. They're not talking about stealing a loaf of bread or stealing a gold coin or whatever. They're talking about stealing your peace. It is the most valuable treasure that you have. So when I don't feel like this is an external influence, it is in a way. I feel like this is the challenge that is stealing your peace of mind. There's definitely some frustration here. There was frustrations up here with the subconscious mind, but you overcame that. So this, whatever this challenge was, it took quite a while to get through, and now you're on to the next. So you're growing and learning, and it's very important that you recognize how powerful your subconscious mind is as well. These two go hand in hand. Most two valuable creations, the entity of our subconscious mind and our peace of mind. So we have to be careful of ego, not letting it get in our head and sabotaging our mission. It's very important. In the fruition position, you have the Page of Swords and the Death energy with the Knight of Pentacles. I don't feel like this is the end of whatever this goal is that you treasure, that you've been working on. I definitely feel like you've been doing a lot of work on yourself, but with the Page of Swords here, this is outspoken. It's making a decision immaturely, like as in not you're immature without giving it enough thought. But I feel like you're being placed in that position with the Two of Swords coming up twice here. And that's why there's doubt and fear, because you're being pushed out of your comfort zone to help you grow and learn. That's what it's all about. And if you don't push yourself out of the comfort zone, well, the universe is going to give you a nice big mighty push into the deep end. And I feel like that's what's happening here, and you will need to surrender to that. So that's fine. That's the challenge. It just comes with the blessing of being on this journey. As it's a catch-22, I understand that, but Page of Swords can be outspoken as well, and I don't feel like you are going to be expressing yourself in a negative way. I just feel like there is a decision that needs to be made without having the luxury to give it much thought, and you're just going to surrender to it. I feel like you see how important this is, and you're just going to go with it, which is great. I need your strength, Gemini. I need your bravery. This is such a brave way of just taking the bull by the horns. I love it. And at the core, we have the Ace of Wands with the Two of Swords again. So there is some ignition here. It is a blessing, whatever this is. And you're ready to walk away from what doesn't serve you and climb this mountain step by step, which is great. And progress. I feel like there's a lot of perseverance and progress happening in your life. It could be like, here we go again. So you've been here before in a sense, but it's like, here we go again. Bring it on. I love that mentality. I love that mindset of yours, and I need to adopt that and apply that to my life. and my way of being, my state of being, because this is beautiful. So there is this blessing here, this ignition, this spark with this action. So there is some inspiration with this indecision, and you're just like, let's get on with it. I love that. So you're doing one wonderful, Gemini. Your leaps and bounds, even though this it's step by step, and I love what I'm seeing here for you. Just make sure you cheer your spirit on, the subconscious mind, because that is the star of the show. We want to give it encouragement. We got to be careful with our thoughts and our emotions, and where we distribute them, how much energy we use. We want to use it productively, proactively, effectively, and adequately. And I think that's about it for you. This is pretty full on, and there's a lot happening. Transformation, I love it. You're on this path, I love it. The tower moments, I feel like you're evolving rapidly, quickly, which is the best way to bring in these beautiful blessings and get on with the show. I feel like that's what's happening here, but we need to stay composed as well and not get overwhelmed by it. So you're just riding the wave. I love that. You're riding the wave. We don't want to fall off though. We want to keep on riding it and not let anything get the better of us, external influences. So be aware, be kind of on guard, but just be alert. That's what I feel here. So stay composed and be alert as much as possible. Meditations, great key for that, and great methods to apply to your life to be able to stay on top of everything. We haven't got any kings here, but I definitely feel in the near future this is what it's all about, mastery. I've got a feeling your next reading will, the King of Wands will prevail. So could be right, could be wrong. We'll see. But everything is meant, and I hope you enjoy. I'm sure you will enjoy your morning, day, evening, dusk, dawn, whatever it is for you, afternoon. I'm sending you love and light in abundance. Thank you again, Gemini.